I mean, I started playing the game in NBA 2K11, which was a long time ago, I guess.
Yeah.
And, I wasn't really a huge basketball fan at the time. I really didn't know anything about basketball when I started playing the game. So, I didn't really start playing the game competitively or really, at all until 2K14. So I had multiple years where I was just kind of playing the game just because I had friends playing it, and we were just messing around. We were, young teenagers just playing video games,
Right.
having a good time. I was always a huge football fan.
Okay.
So I was big into the NFL. My favorite team was the Jaguars. So I don't think.
Yeah. So you mentioned being interested in football. Now, when you were growing up, did you ever play any physical sports like football?
So, when I was a young kid, very young, I played soccer when I was about 3 up until I was 11 or 12. And I was always big into soccer and football as well. I played a good amount of football, probably 5 years worth when I was very young though, like 10, 11, 12, 13. Like once I hit junior high school and high school, deep down I wanted to play physical sports, but everybody was growing and growing and growing, and I was not growing and growing and growing. I was a small kid. I still am a small guy to this day.
Right.
I'm 5'9", 5'10", maybe 140, 145 soaking wet.
Yeah.
So, if I'm 21 years old and that's what I am now, imagine how I am when I'm 15 years old. I'm probably way smaller. So I couldn't physically compete with these guys. I had a great mind for football, a great mind for sports, but physically I couldn't just compete with these guys. They're just too big, too strong. Communication, you said?
Yeah.
So yes, definitely 100%. In the esport, especially NBA 2K, if you don't communicate as a team in a 5v5 setting, you're probably going to get beat on a professional level. The amount of communication that each of these teams have, even my own team, is at a very high level. We communicate switches, we communicate what plays are running, who's open, where to set screens, when to set screens, what play, every little step of the game, there's always communication going on. And I feel like esports is more mentally demanding than actual sports. I feel like actual sports are, of course, more physically demanding.
Right.
But if you're putting all of your energy, all of your focus, all of your concentration into, an intense game of an esport, that's just mentally draining. And I feel like that's the biggest aspect of esports. They have an unorthodox kind of route, I guess, career path. But I love every second of it. I'm actually sick right now, most likely from the climate change, because I constantly travel from LA to New York.
Right.
So sometimes I get sick because it's really dry out here and it's so humid out there.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, so I take 3 online classes at UF currently, and I'm going to go back in the fall, take 18 credit hours, and then graduate with a degree, a bachelor's degree in journalism, specialization in sports media, probably the same thing you're taking.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's tough, but I do my coursework, late at night. I do it early in the morning before I have my schedule of stuff I have to do. And of course, with travel, we're probably in New York 3 days out of the week. So sometimes I have to do homework in the hotel room in New York. So you just kind of pick and choose where you want to do homework with these online classes and manage your time, because we got 6-hour flights there and back. We got Uber, or not Uber, right? So we ride in a van to and from the airport. So it's all these hours taken out of the day from travel. So it's a big time management thing.
How much do you think you dedicate to practices and stuff like that with the team?
So, we finished training camp recently, and that's always the most intense practices. Those can range from coming in at 10:30, 11 a.m., having 3-hour blocks with other teams up until about 10 p.m. We'll have hour-long lunch breaks. Sometimes we'll work out, but it's like 10-hour, 12-hour days.
Wow.
Sometimes, and then I have homework afterwards, or I want to just do something else, or just have some free time, or have some downtime. So it's hard to squeeze everything in, but you figure it out.
I know.
So I feel like in every community, whether it's esports or any type of community, I think a good general statement would be that there's always going to be bad and good people.
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be toxic people. There's always going to be people who don't know how to talk to other people. But I think in the esports community, it's like a big family. It's growing. I only see it growing in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I have some of my best friends in it. I've known a lot of these guys in the 2K community for multiple years because we all used to compete when there was no money on the line. We competed out of just bragging rights, pure fun, and just because we loved to play the game, and we wanted to be the best at the game. So, I think the 2K community specifically is like a big family. We a lot of the guys know each other for a while. There's some newcomers, but usually it's pretty welcoming to the newcomers. Everybody always has to prove themselves, though. That's another thing about a community is you always have to constantly prove yourself.
Right.
You can't slack off, but once you prove yourself, everybody's pretty welcoming. Esports usually has like the guys who are at the highest level in their respective esport. So NBA 2K, for example, there's 126, I believe, players in the league right now. There's 21 teams, 6 on each team.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why people should come watch is if they like basketball or they like NBA 2K, or even if they just like competitive video games. Those are the key audiences that we want to grab. Like the league probably wants to grab right now, I think. And the reason why people should watch is because you can learn a lot from watching just one of these games from the top players in the world.
Right.
It'll help you with your game. Also, the intensity and competition is something to watch. Like if you ever see a game in the league where it's like comes down to a final shot, and you watch the whole game build up to that, it's just like a regular NBA game. You get the same feeling from it. And I feel like in the next 5 to 10 years, people are going to attach to certain players like they attach to a LeBron or they attach to a Steph Curry. There's going to be stars that come out of this league, and people are going to attach to them, or they're going to attach to certain teams.
Right.
Once those teams, it's basically just like regular sports, just the NBA and a video game. And I feel like you get the same emotional attachment in this as you do actual sports. So I think that's the main reason why people should come watch. I don't know. I mean, probably the best feeling I've had so far while playing the game was probably when I hit like a game winner against Jazz last season. That was just such a great feeling.
Yeah. Was it like a buzzer beater?